Mike and I went out and spent a weekend with Bob at Coochee. That was when I was a little reluctant to go out there because Bob said we spent the night in his tent. And we had a couple of cots at the foot of his bed. He said, now, if anything happens tonight, he says, you just watch me and do what I do. And I said, well, okay. About 3 o'clock in the morning, all hell broke loose with incoming and all that kind of stuff. And Mike and I sat up in the cots and looked at Bob, and he said, let's get out of here.
All I could see was 4 big eyeballs looking at me.
All we had was a helmet, flak jackets, and our underwear, and we started running to the TOC, the Tactical Operations Command, and the Sergeant Major was right behind us. And old Sergeant Major Bennett, a shell hit in and hit him and blew half of his butt off. And we ran on into the TOC.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know it, and Sergeant Major Bennett kept working. He kept doing everything that needed to be done. And finally, Bob noticed some blood.
I said, what's wrong with you, Sergeant Major? And he said, oh, nothing. And I looked down at his fatigues he had on, and hell, there was blood all the way down on both sides. And I looked behind him, and he had blew one of the cheeks of his rear end completely off. It was just gone. And I says, get a stretcher. We got to get him over to the MASH. We got that little MASH hospital there. And he said, I'll walk. And I said, Sergeant Major, you shouldn't walk. He said, I'll walk. So he did. He walked over there. Doctors, of course, took him right in. And old Sergeant Major, the last thing he told me, he says, don't give my job away. I'll be back. And I said, I won't give it away. I'll hold it for you. Well, I expected him to come back in 6 months. 2 months later, he walked in the door in my tent. And I said, what'd you do? They release you? He said, no, they didn't. I just left. Caught a flight, and I told you I'd be back. They had to have his dressing changed 3 or 4 times a day. But I had to heal from the inside out, they said. But he never lost a lick of work. Tough guy.
Yeah. Except my place was right on the perimeter wire. They put the veterinary shack on the perimeter wire of Coochee, which was an interesting place to be, because that's right where all the action took place. But I took care of the war dogs. I was out at the thing, and Bob called me, and he said, Sergeant Major Bennett wants to come out and see what you do out there. I said, well, have him come on out. So he came out with a specialist that he had out there. And he was out there, and I was operating on one of these war dogs. And so old Sergeant Major Bennett passed out flat. Now, like 1 or 2 days before that, we had one of our soldiers got shot in one of these incoming rounds and stuff like that up in a tower, and his head was actually shot off. And Sergeant Major Bennett had crawled up the tower and brought him down on his shoulders. And so that's how tough the old boy was. Well, he passed out. I said, oh my God. And I said, let's get him inside. And we got him over, and he started coming around. He says, oh, it's that damn ether. That's what it does, damn ether got me. Well, I didn't have any ether. And I said, yes, sir, Sergeant Major. That's exactly what it was. It was all that ether I was using. I should have warned you. And so he could save face. He was a great man, absolutely a great man.